Everyone thinks that people who shine in the sports world are often quite dull when it comes to intelligence and smartness. Well, after watching today's video, a lot of people will reconsider this. What's up, everyone? Welcome back, and today we're going to show you the high IQ moments in sports where players surprise everyone with their intelligence and brilliance. So let's get started. Here you can see that Crosby needed a new hockey stick and didn't really have time to stop and take it calmly. So the guy swished right across the rink and caught it from one of the folks behind the bleachers and successfully got a brand new stick without even pausing. How'd this help? The momentum wasn't disturbed even a bit, the game was still on fire, and of course nothing was interrupted. And just like that, barely 4 seconds later, he scored a goal. Awesome, isn't it? The more you look at the video, the more interesting it gets. Now let's take a look at another jaw-droppingly smart moment.
A couple of 2-on-1s against him in this period. The Flyers haven't capitalized.
Able to push it forward. The attacking zone, Letang inside out. He tried to get the shot off. It's down to a rebound. Crosby!
Deceiving your enemy is never a wrong move if you have your plan straight, but even that requires finesse and accuracy. That's exactly what happened in our next clip. As you can see, everyone's eyes are on the guy who has the ball, and the opponent team is extremely cautious, quick, and aware of every single move. At first, the shooter runs towards the goal and then stops without the ball. The opposing team's players ran towards him, and they realized that the ball wasn't with them. A shocker, isn't it? Then he goes back and then hits the ball in the opposite direction, and his fellow teammate gives a decent headshot. Where does the ball end? Right where it was supposed to. That's right, folks, right inside the net. Gotta say, players aren't as dumb as everyone says that they are.
Was testing defense.
In by Guerrero, hit Packer on Kessler!
Let's take a step out of the soccer field and take a look at the other football field. In this one, you can see that the player is trying his best to throw the ball across the line. But luckily, his opponent catches the ball and throws it in the backward direction, and then his teammate catches it. Now, if you can tell, catching the ball then throwing it in the backward direction was such a slick move. And honestly, 10 out of 10 for that. Now let's move on to our next one. Let's talk about golf now, the gentleman's game. In our next video, you're the one who has to decide whether it's luck, intellect, or just a coincidence. Here you can see that the player hits the ball with his stick, but not only does the golf ball cross all the water, but it also successfully moves through a decent distance across the land, and then as if that wasn't enough, it takes a turn and then lands right inside the hole. Again, is there a spirit that's guiding the ball right inside the hole? Or is it just the fact that the guy has a really good understanding of golf? Or maybe he knows what angle, velocity, and technique to hit the ball with so that it ends up in the hole. Whatever it is, it's absolutely jaw-dropping and unbelievable. Now let's get back to football, because apparently football players happen to be quite smart. And this one has everyone's favorite, Lionel Messi. Everyone thought that since Messi was running with the ball, so probably he'll be the one who'll be shooting the goal. Instead, what happened shocked everyone. Messi was there just to strengthen the illusion that he's the one who'll be shooting the ball in the net, but instead the ball kept moving until another player shot it in the net. A surprise, isn't it? 10 out of 10 for this one for sure. Now, when you're standing right in front of the basketball net and are surrounded by concerningly tall men from all directions, and you have to shoot right in the net, what would you do? Our NBA star here has answered your question. First, bounce the ball off the board of the basket net so that your opponents think that your shot was a fail. Once they seem a little relaxed by that, the best thing you can do is shock them and make your move without even giving them time to recover. You know what? It works. As you can see in this clip, no one expected him to bounce the ball, then actually shoot the goal. But hey, it happened, didn't it?
Offensive rebound.
Whoa! Oh my goodness gracious!
Oh boy!
Did you just
Hit the
see?
basket. Bang.
Wow.
Football is all about opportunities, and this guy certainly understands that. His teammate got tripped by one of the opponents. Of course, everyone rushed to see him and forgot everything about the ball. But not him. He saw the ball unattended, came rushing in, and went for the goal. He actually ended up scoring. Bet the red team has a lot of regrets right about now. James here seems like the master of illusions. He fooled his opponents into thinking he's going to pass to his teammate on the right, so they all rushed over to block him. But that gave another player a clear path to the basket. Of course, James took complete advantage of that and passed the ball to him, who went for the shot. The opposing team probably was stunned for a while at what happened.
Look left, pass right.
Oh,
Come on now.
Here you can see these two tennis players at it. They went far off the court until one had to rush to the middle to make the shot. He made sure to hit the shuttle with the right strength so it landed right near the net, because there's no way his opponent will be able to make it when he's that far out. There's got to be some sort of rule against this, because we're pretty sure the opponent was not happy.
Oh, no way! I mean, look at this. What at the lob wedge. I mean, look at that camera work as well. I'm not sure what's better, the camera work or the shot.
When this player was blocked on the sidelines, he decided to pass to his teammate, who unfortunately was also being marked. But he didn't let that stop him from making the goal. He just shot it back without even looking. And guess what? The ball made it in the hoop. This point was entirely luck.
Booker. Got it! Are you kidding me?
Moving on to football, we've got this play to talk about, which honestly had us all on the edge of our seats. With 5 seconds on the clock, Dante shot the ball all the way to Ross at the 11th. But unfortunately, he wouldn't be taking a break for it anytime soon, because he was tackled by almost 4 opponents to the ground. Ross put his improvisation skills to use and passed the ball to his teammate, who managed to make a home run. These guys were so busy with Ross, they forgot to check their side mirror. This next one's some next-level genius, to be fair. When the game was in full swing, this player pretended to tie his shoes. Or was he tying them for real? We don't know. Either way, that meant that his mark eased off a bit, but not him. When the ball came his way, he dropped the act and went straight for the hoop. We doubt that this trick will work again next time. This next play is the wildest one we've seen so far. The guy made the shot for the hoop, but it unfortunately didn't make the basket. No worries, that ain't a problem, because guess what? He caught the rebound and passed to his teammate way back. His teammate really shone here because he made the shot from that distance. Talk about teamwork. Next up, we've got a football play, specifically an American football play. All the players lined up in the middle, but that's not what the quarterback had in mind. He passed the ball to his teammate way off to the right, who ended up catching it and making a home run. The way his teammates erupted into excitement, we could tell they were more than happy. The opponents, not so much. They say that you should keep your legs closed, and they say it for a reason. When backed into a corner, the player in white passed the ball to his teammate from over his head. He ended up receiving, but was cornered by the opponent. Luckily for him, he found an opening right between the legs, and he made the most of it. Bet the guy in red had a hard time wrapping his head around what happened. All right, folks, that's all for today's video. If you liked it, make sure to hit the like and subscribe button. If you have any questions, tell us in the section below. If you have any requests for our upcoming videos, make sure to mention those as well. That's all for today. Until next time, peace out.